Things are happening. Where is the old tyre? So this is Big Boots, as is affectionately known. And look at that there. I think that was part of the problem as to why we were losing air. It's had a few cuts over its time. This one, luckily we had a spare set of tyres sitting here for it. So we're just trying to get one on, but they've gone a bit of a funny shape. Because John's cheater here is doing the business. I thought that was metal, but it's not. Oh, we're getting so close. So the tyre's a bit of an oval shape. There's a gap here, and there's a gap on John's side as well. We're just trying to force air in with the cheater.
I'll take it up to the max.
Take it to the max. To the max. But we're getting closer. Ready? Yep. We're holding. We're still losing air somewhere.
Oh, that? Yeah. Yeah.
Just hope we get it. We are getting there. We are oh so close. We've got it sealed round here now. Oh, there's a tiny gap there. Yeah, there is a tiny gap there. Just put a bit of towel in there just to try and get that last little gap sealed up. There's a little tiny gap here as well, John. Yeah, we're winning. We've not broken out the easy start and the lighter just yet. Perseverance. Right, so it's 24 hours later from the last bit of footage you saw, and this is still not on his rim. We've been defeated, essentially. The problem we're having is the tyres that we bought as spares for this, they were second hand anyway, and then we've stored them like that on their round, and I think in the couple of years they've been in the shed, they've warped. So we're currently trying to unwarp them, because there's spots on the bead here that are looking in, and there's no way of pulling them out once you get them on the rim. So we're trying to stretch out the sides. But in the meantime, we've decided that actually we're just going to buy new tyres and put on that tractor, because the fronts are fairly low, the backs are really low, and even these spare ones we've got, see here, they got a nice bit of tread one side, and then this side they're completely bowled, so they're very, very uneven. Plus we all like that tractor, it's going to be here for a while, so it can have some new tyres. I think John sourced them. It's just getting them here or us going to get them is what we need to work out. Also on the tractor front, Sean from Mason's Kings phoned me this morning to say that our 6155R, which is the tractor on the wagon, is due a service, which it absolutely is. It's been on my list of things to do, to ring them and come and get them to service it. It's very handy having the telematics, because they know as much as we do about the tractor. So they're going to come and do that one next Friday, so a week today. He'll have his 3,750 hour service, and then he'll be right for all the field work we do this year, because we're not going to be doing any field work next week. I'm going on the straw chopper this morning. Joe's hooked it up. He took a load of dung out with this one yesterday. He's forgotten to put up that, so I need to put that up. We got any straw in there? Negligible amount. Right, I think we're ready to rock and roll here. I need to go and find a loader tractor. It's normally parked there. It's not. I just walked down to the compound to pick up the Fergie. It's actually got the good set of spikes on the front. We were loading some bales up from down there with it yesterday, so it got left down here. I realised I haven't got the key, but no worry, because the spare was in the tractor. It is a big day tomorrow. Well, actually yesterday, as you're watching this, tomorrow as I'm recording this. It is the wife's birthday, so I'm being a fantastic husband, treating her to a day out back my place, bedding up and feeding cattle, probably a great breakfast, and then we will go out for a nice meal in the evening. But who said romance was dead, eh? Lovely placement. These bales are fantastic because they got so much straw in them, but they are so heavy. Is that going to come off easy? Nice. And they got 8 strings. Let's take a bit of cutting. There we go. Driving past where we park our cars up, I'll have to zoom in, but can you notice what's happened to Joe's number plate? Someone's had his pants down overnight. In other news, whilst we're driving around the yard, just just had a text message to say my mortgage deal being renewed, which I knew was happening, sorting it all out. But the 2-year price and the 5-year price, there's 11 quid a month difference in it. So we'll go for the short term one. But it is 50% more than what I've been paying. So my mortgage is increasing by 50%. Purely interest. That is somewhat annoying. Anyway, should we get back to farming content? Right, I've messed up, sports fans. I loaded the Bale in with all the knots on the bottom without taking any notice whatsoever. So now there's no way I can pull these strings out with the knots on the bottom. So I very carefully backed up to this piece of steel that's got a gate hanging on it. And we're just going to hang that over there like so. I'm going to drive forward. Hopefully the string's going to pull out. Absolutely textbook. That is why they call me Sunboy. Up here for thinking. That's about it really. Also, can we just notice the fact I did it right beside the string bin? I'm wasted on this job, I tell you. I should be designing rockets or something. Anyway. Just pushed up all the food for the calves here. They are loving these tubby buckets. Put those mineral buckets down for them because they're a couple with some gingery looking coats. I thought perhaps they got a bit of mineral deficiency, but absolutely loving that. I'm actually going to buy some for my own cattle back my place. I need to go and get those tomorrow morning. Here's the lambing situation in this shed. It's not going particularly quick. Now I don't know much about sheep, but from what Suzanne said, these ewe lambs more than likely have held to their second cycle for the reasons I don't know. People will be able to tell me in the comments, I'm sure. So we're expecting them to kick off in probably 10 days time or so. The other shed is a bit quicker. There's stuff happening down there. But basically anything in this shed that is lambing is going to be flock replacement. So we're going to breed our own replacements. And the stuff down the big shed, that is very much science sheep. Yeah, calves are happy, digging into their food. They are eating more and more every day. Which makes sense, I suppose, as they're growing. The sheep in this pen are ones that have been tagged and processed, as we call them, and sort of just in here ready to be turned out at the next available opportunity. That lamb's doing a very silly thing, getting in behind that pallet, so I'm going to have to go and rescue that. Whilst we're on the subject of sheep, I'm not that clued up on sheep at all. It's probably worth mentioning 3 of my favourite YouTube channels are sheep. So Cowley Hill Farm with Will, a good friend of mine. Super Serious Farmer, Chris, love his content, he's just a funny bloke. Makes very, very good sheep content. Makes it very easy to watch as well. And then you got Cammy, the sheep game, who's just started his lambing vlogs. And again, absolutely love his content. I'm not fussed about sheep in the slightest, but will quite happily sit and watch those 3 guys' videos every time they upload. Anyway, that lamb, when I went over there, got himself out, so that's good. I, of course, watch all the other people you would think as well. So Crawford, his channel's flying. He's doing amazingly well. So yeah, well done to Crawford. He's really, really doing well on YouTube. I Farm, We Farm, Adrian, dairy farmer, love his videos. Farmer Phil, Tom Pemberton, Funky Farmer, Farmer P. Who am I missing? I'm missing other people as well. I've watched loads of YouTube. YouTube consumes a lot of my life, as you might imagine, rightly or wrongly. But I love it. Feeding! John's just fed out all the animals here. I've just shut the doors on the end, because when we let the cows out now, the calves like to jump straight out of these barriers, so we shut all the doors to stop them escaping the shed. Now I am looking for something very specific. Ah, here it is. Drain rods. How does this work then? Have a little handle. We got a couple of drains in the yard that do not take water, and it makes a mess of the entire yard, so we're going to endeavour to make them take water. This is where we collect stuff. John's also going to grab the pressure washer, and if we need to, we can then pressure wash out the drains. So grab a couple of cable ties, because that might come in handy. Right, here are the drains running all the way along here. You see where it's flooded up there, down and out, and then there's a ditch behind that tree. This one takes water, although it's pretty bunged up. This one takes water slowly, also very bunged up, needs cleaning out. This one does not take water. Just there, look. So So we'll lift the covers off and see what we can find here. Very noisy. We've got the pressure washer running, but essentially what we've discovered is that these pipes run into another pipe that is somewhere like here. That goes straight through that tree and then out of a soil pipe into a ditch down the other side of there. It's not connected to this at all. He's winning! Oh, look at it go! We've got another one back there blocked. So yeah, there's a hole there that goes slightly off centre to an orange pipe that runs that way. So you just wanted a bit of unbunging. You got enough lead? I don't think you have. Oh my lord, look at that!
Is that what it was?
He's got a cap on it. That should have been cut off when he was put in.
Like that?
This one's never worked, does it?
No.
And I wonder if that's the same over there.
Well, that one does drain slightly.
He does go away eventually, yeah. Sediment. He's not got a cap, so he is just silted up. Oh, there you are. Oh, it's taking your arm out. You created a void. Well, we can plug that in further back here somewhere, can't we? Right, let's do that. Turn that off. Oh, isn't that satisfying when you find the problem?
You can do it the fun way. You just push the decompressor.
Oh. That's no fun. I dug all that out for nothing.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you can put it back in if you want.
No, I don't want to put it back in now. Oh, beautiful. Some sort of hero. Right, let's get this plug changed. Moisture. Put you right in the face. Oh, shit. Ah. And John's just attaching the water the other side of that Yorkshire boarding, and then we're going to stick the hose down the hole, do some rodding. Rodding! Hopefully it works as well as that one did. There's no cap on this one. John's put his arm down, but it is full of silt. Going as successfully as I hoped. We're going to do rodding.
It's going to happen. Good.
Push.
Yeah. Yeah. Go up to a stop.
Yeah. Oh, I went through the stop. Dropping it. Well, unfortunately, we failed with this drain. We can get the rods down to about here, and then they hit something completely solid, and we can't get any further. And there's no way of rodding from the other way, unless we go right down to where the soil pipe comes out in the hedge, which is like 40 metres that way, and rodding all the way back, because we think the soil pipe runs sort of down directly below these drains, sort of here somewhere. Stupid, because there's no way of going back from this one that way, as far as we can see. So yeah, we're a bit stuck there. Anyway, this is the worst one, and that is now clear. So anything that doesn't want to go down that drain will hopefully come this way and go down that one. And that will all run out now into the ditch. Very frustrating because it's so satisfying getting drains running. Very, very satisfying. It's very unsatisfying when you can't get them running. Just to make me feel better, there's one here in the yard which I'm sure is just bunged up with muck where we scrape out every day. There it goes. Woo! That's another one unblocked. You can see down here all the dirty water that's been disturbed by us doing the drains, but this ditch is completely bunged up, so it's not working. So that field's flooding, and it's just not doing any good. So we need to get in here in the summer with a digger. Look at all over there, all silted up. If we really wanted to, we could back rod that drain, but we'd need 100 metres of drain rods. I don't think we've got that. But it's been an interesting afternoon learning where everything runs to. Anything? Oh, booty. I'm making a pig ear of this. Calling in the big guns. Right, that's got to be all like that.
Okay.
So there's a lot of man contact going on.
There is. Where's your shim? Oh, he's on there.
He's in there.
Alright.
Shiminy. I tell you what, if I take that one out, try and get that one side through. He'll hold himself nearly.
There you go.
Oh.
Because in very often you have to line two up, is it?
No.
No.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Now just doing back up to the required
Torque setting.
torque setting. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
FT. Go for it.
Do the hose.
I reckon.
Can you get your spanner out now? What if you come up from underneath? Is that any easier?
Why didn't I do that to start with? Hey, why? Oh, Fridays. Spun him right over his oozings. There you are. Everyone that was telling me I need to put the shim back in, he's back in.
Yeah.
He looks on a bit of. Oh.
Oh, it's a bit loosened off.
Hang on. Is that right?
Yeah, you just got to undo that nut.
We've missed a hole, have we?
No, he's just spun down because he's only got one hole.
Is he?
Yes,
They should have two. Yeah, the top's up here, look.
Ah, right, I see.
We've missed one. If you loosen them both off ever so slightly.
We need to
have to
loosen
take
that
that one
Take
right
that
out.
one right out, won't we? Gone?
Yep. Cowboys. We'll have this trouble in a Vivaro.
Finding one
Go for it.
with a bulkhead behind a second set of seats is like rocking horse shit.
That looks better.
Happy now?
I knew I put him on level. Right.
You just edit that bit out, surely.
Yeah, cut, yes. Oh, look at that. Perfect, first time.
Do you grease them?
I don't know, do you grease them?
I don't know. It's something I've never thought about until now. I know a chap who greased his pickup hitch and he swore by that. He says it.
Then wear the ring in.
Yeah, or wear the ring or the
Or the
hook.
pin. Right, so that is now the tow bar adjusted on the truck. Everyone was telling me I've got to put that shim back in, so I've done it. Might as well do it now. Rather than when you want to hook up to a trailer, realise it won't work, and have to try and do it without the nut gun. It is the weekend, I'm heading home. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to say happy birthday to Abby, leave it down in the comments and I'll show her all of your birthday wishes. But yeah, thank you to Masons Kings and to Parry for their continued support on the channel. I'll see you guys on another video very soon. Cheerio.
Like a drug